Every week, tune in, don't miss out on Zimwaves TV, where we talk and shout.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another hard-hitting edition of our commentary on Zimwaves TV. Today, we dive into a spectacle of governmental extravagance that could easily be mistaken for a lavish Hollywood production. As Zimbabwe grapples with severe economic hardships, our leaders have decided to put on a show of fiscal mismanagement that leaves us all wondering, is this real life or some dark comedy sketch? Buckle up as we unravel the tale of the 2024 Paris Olympics delegation, a story that perfectly encapsulates the art of wasting public funds. Zimbabwe's leaders have once again demonstrated their unparalleled knack for prioritizing luxury over logic and extravagance over essential needs. In a dazzling display of spending prowess, the government decided that sending a delegation of 67 officials to the Paris 2024 Olympics to support a grand total of 7 athletes was a top-tier idea. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. First, let's talk about Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. Why fly commercial when you can rent a private jet for a mere $11,000 per hour? After all, you can't put a price on comfort, right? While the country grapples with severe drought and food shortages, our esteemed vice president was ensuring his in-flight snacks were top-notch, and his seating was as plush as his excuses. The delegation wasn't just limited to the essentials like coaches and a couple of support staff. Oh no, they packed in a VIP crowd, including the vice president's entourage and the sports minister Kirsty Coventry. Who knew the key to athletic success was to have more officials than athletes? Perhaps they were there to provide moral support, or maybe they just really wanted to see the Eiffel Tower. Because nothing screams, we care about our athletes, like spending taxpayers' money on an all-expenses-paid trip to Paris. Meanwhile, back in Zimbabwe, the economy continues to perform its death spiral, with the new gold-backed currency, the ZiG, diving faster than a competitive swimmer. The ZiG was supposed to stabilize things, but instead, it's trading on the black market at rates that make monopoly money seem like a safe investment. The government, in its infinite wisdom, decided that the best way to handle this was to arrest money changers. Yes, because when your economy is crumbling, what you really need is a good old-fashioned witch hunt to instill confidence and calm. Critics, like the ever-vocal Hopewell Chinono, couldn't help but point out the absurdity of this lavish spending. Because while the nation seeks international aid to address food shortages, our leaders are enjoying croissants in Paris. The sheer irony of begging for aid while jetting off to international events is lost on no one except, apparently, the officials themselves. Opposition figures like Jonathan Moyo and Fadzai Mahir have also raised their voices, but the government's defense is that these trips are for attracting investment opportunities. Yes, because everyone knows the best way to attract investors is to demonstrate that you can waste money spectacularly. But let's not forget the proud tradition of Zimbabwe's Olympic participation. Since its first appearance as Rhodesia, Zimbabwe has cherished its moments on the international sports stage. This time, the delegation's size and the lavish spending have cast a shadow over the athletes' efforts. While the competitors are out there giving their all in athletics, rowing, and swimming, the officials are busy ensuring their Instagram stories are up to date with Parisian landmarks. And here we are, watching in awe as our leaders execute this high-wire act of spending millions on non-essential travel, while ordinary Zimbabweans struggle to afford basic necessities. Hospitals lack supplies, schools are under-resourced, and inflation rates are through the roof. Yet, the government continues to misallocate resources, prioritizing personal luxury over the welfare of its citizens. It's almost like watching a tragicomedy, where the punchline is always at the expense of the people. Bravo, Zimbabwean leadership, you've outdone yourselves. Here's hoping the next delegation brings home a few medals in the Olympics of absurdity. After all, if wasting public funds were a sport, Zimbabwe would be a perennial champion. Thank you for tuning in to Zimwaves TV. If you enjoyed this commentary and want to stay updated on more eye-opening stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you the truth, one broadcast at a time. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.